Hello and welcome to Anxiety Art Adventures. Today I wanted to review one of my favorite books, Imagimorphia by Kerby Rosanes, and I am obsessed with um, any work by Kerby Rosanes, so I will be doing a review separately of Anamorphia, as well as Doodle Mania and Sketchy Stories and postcards, so look for those down the road. But anyway, so I wanted to start with Imagimorphia. I ordered the UK version. The reason for this is because I had heard reviews that the paper in the US version was very thin and that wet medium didn't work very well in the US version. So I got the UK version off of Amazon, and let's start. So I did the intro page. Hopefully you guys can see this. Did the intro page using the background was a satin acrylic. The main body of the image was done with Derwent Inktense. I love Derwent Inktense, and it worked really well on the paper. Didn't have any problems with it, going through or anything like that. So anyway, that's the intro page. And then it's got a illustrated by Kerby Rosanes. This I just used an acrylic wash, the pink, and then the green was Derwent Inktense. And I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with the background. It's going to be some kind of acrylic paint. Just haven't decided. It's got a This Book Belongs To page. This I'm just playing around with gel pens. Just doing a bunch of different colors and gel pens. Gel pens, I've had no problem with that going through either. They seem to work really well. And then this is just his publishing information page, and just about the book. And I've been using Derwent Inktense on these two pages, just playing around with my Inktense pencils. So this is a swan page, and I did this using acrylic background in I think it was a red violet or vivid violet matte acrylic paint. And then the rest of the page is done in glitter gel pens. I did this swan in a black glitter gel pen, and the right swan in a silver glitter gel pen. And then all the other little doodles are with different color gel pens. So, and it does make your page a little crinkly when you use wet medium or when you use acrylic paint, but I don't mind that, so kind of gives the book a cool feel. All right, and then this page I used a forest green matte acrylic paint on the background. The elephant itself is done in Prismacolors. Along with the bottom, I've started doing the grass and the foliage and stuff. Haven't finished this, obviously, still working on it. They're trying to decide what to do the ears, how to do the ears, and I can't decide if I'm going to use gel pens or stick with Prismas. So King Tut page, haven't started that yet. This is a really cool page. This is obviously a train, and it's got a lot of detail. Going to be a lot of fun to color this. I think I'm probably going to do a red train or shades of a dark red train with a black background, and down here will probably be a brown color. This is a mechanical butterfly or moth, whichever you perceive it to be. Haven't decided how I'm going to do this yet. Was thinking of doing a gray acrylic background, acrylic paint, and then doing the butterfly different shades of blue. And the panda page, which I'm sure you guys have seen this online quite a bit. There's some awesome pictures online of this one. This I think I'm going to do in probably a dark green background and different shades of green throughout. There's a lot of leaves and trees and dragons and stuff. So this is a beautiful bird. This page I plan to do the bird. Can't decide. I'm either going to do the bird in shades of purple with a black background, or I'm going to do the bird purple with a green background, or maybe even a red bird with a black background to make it kind of dark. Then you've got obviously your mechanical skulls. One is kind of like a robot skull. The other one is a flowery skull. So haven't even decided on this yet. Boat spread. It's got 2 boats. Lots of detail in the water part. Probably going to do a dark blue acrylic background for the sky, and then do different shades of lighter blues for the water. This is one of my favorites. I've seen a lot of cool pictures online of the gorilla. Haven't decided on this one yet. I was thinking gray gorilla, red background, and then different color buildings. This one I'm almost finished. This is the penguin page, and I used acrylic matte paint for the background. I used a light aqua Prismacolor to go around the penguins to kind of give it the look of them cutting through the water. And the rest of it so far has been with glitter gel pens. I haven't decided how I'm going to do the rest of it yet. So I'll keep you posted on that. These are just 2 pineapple pages. Have no idea how I'm going to do these yet. The spider page, these obviously are going to be done with a black background, and then I'll probably use some stickles, which if you guys haven't used this is great. I found out about this from Dee Dee Willingham. She actually did these pages, and they're awesome with black background and stickles across the web. This is just a type of glitter glue. But it gives a really cool effect. But if you're going to do that, Dee Dee recommended, and I'm going to recommend, that you use the diamond stickles. It gives a lot more pop to the page when you're trying to get it real glittery. So, and you've got a spread of balloons. This is obviously going to be a pretty bright blue background, and then different color balloons with bright colors. And then you've got a lot of foliage down here. So that's going to be a very vibrant page. These are your mechanical beetles. And my thought is to do the beetles in shades of gray and maybe like silver. And then do the background in a yellow. You've got the tree spread. Not sure about this one yet. This could go a lot of different ways. There's a lot of fish and underwater life, so I'm thinking the background's probably going to be a dark blue. Then you've got deer. This, I'm not sure, probably either going to be a dark blue or a black background. This page is awesome, and if you guys haven't seen Dee Dee Willingham's video on these pages and her working on them, you really should check it out. She just did an awesome job with this. Anyway, I haven't decided on this either. Could go a lot of different ways. You could make it dark, you could make it bright and colorful, but any way you decide to do it, you're the boss of your own color book, as Dee Dee says, so you can do what you want. Rabbits, I think with this one, I'm probably going to do the rabbits in browns and grays, and probably do the background in probably a blue color. And you've got the boats like floating in the air. That's going to be a cool one to color. Not sure about background on this either. Shark. This one's really cool. This one will probably be a dark blue for the shark, and haven't excuse me, I haven't decided yet. Either going to be a like a really dark midnight blue for the background or a brighter blue. I haven't decided yet. Then you've got your tiger that you can fill more detail in yourself. I'm not really sure what type of bird this is, but it's got a lot of detail and a lot of jewels in it, so you could definitely color that with some interesting colors. Then you've got the robots. Robots are cool. You've got an anchor over here, so that'll obviously be done with some blues. And then you've got a compass over here. So I was thinking like a yellowish green background probably for this. And you've got a cage with a bunch of birds coming out of it. Not sure yet on that background or what color the birds will be. But I definitely think this will probably be a bright, colorful page. This I've started working on. I did an acrylic wash on the jellyfish. I'm probably going to do a pink one over here. And I'm thinking about doing a blue one over here. But I wanted the background to be blue, so I might switch this up and do this a different color. Then you've got the T-Rex, which a lot of people have seen online. Some really awesome pictures of people that have completed this online. This I plan to do a brown acrylic paint background and then do the T-Rex in shades of darker greens and go from there. This is a horse-drawn carriage. Not real sure yet how I'm going to do this one. Then you've got the snow leopard. So this could obviously be done with blues and grays. Probably a bluish gray background and then some more darker blues throughout. And then of course the snow accented with the white. This is build a spread of buildings and mountains, and kind of reminds me of like Seattle or Denver or somewhere in the mountainous range. So that could be done numerous different ways. Then you've got the camel. This background I'm probably going to do a dark yellow, and then the camel will be shades of brown. So we'll see. I might change that up a little bit because I don't want the yellow and the brown to be too close together. And you've got the cocoon. Got all the doodles coming out of the cocoon. So, I mean, Kerby's artwork is just incredible. I can only imagine how long it takes for him to do each one of these spreads. It's got to take forever. Then you've got the whale tail, which obviously blues and grays probably, and the mechanical owl. This I think I'm going to do, this half of the owl will be in, browns, and then this half of the owl is going to be in probably grays, and then the background I was thinking of doing in probably an orange. And then both of these pages are clocks, like cuckoo clocks. And what's nice about this book is, yes, there are a lot of spreads, which I love the spreads, but there are also individual pages so that you don't feel, like your soul is being sucked time-wise. So there is variety in the book. And you've got, I'm not sure what, some kind of shell, sea life. I'm not sure what kind of animal that is, but this is a spread, so it's obviously an underwater spread, so that'll probably be a blue background. And then these are shells with that have a music theme to them. So that would be fun as well. You've got guitars and piano keys and all kinds of stuff. And these are different snails with different like little houses on them, cities almost, castles and buildings. And this is where you can do your own doodles on the page and the feathers. I personally am not going to do this. I don't doodle. I know a lot of people that do, and I think that's great. But I will not be doing this. I might color them in different colors, but I'm not that artistically inclined. And the fox, of course. The fox, I'm probably going to do um, reddish tones for the fox, and then the background will be a green. Then you've got the hawk. Not sure yet how I'm going to do the hawk. Haven't figured that one out yet. And the horse. This one I thought would be cool to do, to draw like a unicorn on this, but I can't draw, so I'm not sure how that's gonna turn out. I might copy this page and try and draw it out first, but anyway, lots of different things you can do with this. Yeah. And then you've just got different artifacts and creatures that you can find throughout the book. I personally don't really look for these. I probably should, but I don't. And then all the answers for where all the artifacts are here, and I won't show you that in case there are some people that want to look for those. So anyway, that is Imagimorphia, one of my favorite books ever. And hopefully, if you haven't gotten this book, I highly recommend it. And you should go out and get one as soon as possible. And even if it's the US version, I've heard that the later copies of the US version, the paper has gotten better. But I would recommend getting the UK version. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again real soon.